what I wanted to talk was the method in which they, recruited students. I will not say enrolled students, recruited students. It was to first make the parents scared. Okay, so first, if I scare the parents, and it used to be like middle class and lower middle class, to make them scared, to tell them that their students or their children will not amount to anything in the future if they are not competing digitally with the other students who are there. If we are an aspiring nation, the middle class is booming. Now the parents are thinking about the lives of their children. I don't say that previous generation and all did not think, but previous generation did not even have food. So for example, your father and my father and their generations and all, they were struggling for food. Their next generation, this is where they want to impart the money and give a better life for their children. When this is happening, this is where the edutech came and enforced their whole thing and recruited many students. And you see the consequence of that. You see the consequence which has happened. And this is not one day thing. This happened for a very long time. Why I wanted to say this was, this is a modus operandi. Okay, this is just a modus operandi. Any MBA student, anyone who is there would teach you this. First, if I want to make you buy something, I have to scare you. I have to say that, okay, this is a very scary thing, you have to do this. When you're scared, I will have to inject what is the course that I sell to you. It's very simple. It's not something that you have to get trained in. No, you will know it basically. Why I chose this example is that for CSAT, okay, for CSAT, this is exactly the thing which is being applied. What am I meaning means, CSAT, sometimes it was tough. I agree. CSAT paper is from 2013. I agree to the point that CSAT is tough. Some people are not clearing. For example, in the group, I would have made the poll. You go check the poll. This time the poll, 1,000 people polled means 4% fail. See, what we think is that we see that 4% only. When you go out, somebody says CSAT they did not clear. What we think, okay, CSAT they did not clear. Okay, CSAT is tough. Second point, many would not have cleared GS, but they will say they did not clear CSAT. Because if they say that they cleared CSAT, they would have to tell you what is their GS score. So what they will say is that, okay, CSAT I did not clear. It's a very simple thing to say. You get it? What this makes is that we see that so many people have not cleared. Okay, some problem is there. We might not clear. We might not do this. What then we do is that immediately go to some class or some, think about this, my friends. It's a qualification paper. I say that the proportion is less. 100,000 people, you check the group, 1,000 people, in that 4% said that they did not clear. So what will be the portion? Others have not said they did not, the others have said that they have cleared CSAT. So you see the proportion which is there. Now think about it. It's a 33%, you should take 33%. You take the previous year question, you take some standard book, solve the question paper, you will clear. But what we do is that we spend a large amount of time worrying about CSAT. Second, going to class for CSAT. See, you go to class, I have nothing against that. But you think about it. GS, how much portion is there? How much you have to study history? How much you have to study geography? How much you have to study polity? How much you have to study all the other subjects? What students tell me, first I will clear this. Then only that will come, right? See, is this a way to battle somewhere? Is this a way to think that, okay, if I go and battle it out, I should think that I'm going to win the war. You get this idea? If I enter a war field, that means that I'm going to win. You should not think that, okay, see, the opponent is like this. Maybe I will think about the next battle. Maybe I will do all these things and come back. See, you have entered the battle. Go battle it out. Take the previous year questions, solve these things. This is a pattern which I have observed going for 7-8 months of course. You know, one of the students said in a PCM batch, GS4 classes, 4 classes were there. 250 mark mains paper, 4 classes, but 33% you have to improve, 33% you have to qualify 7 months class. What logic is this that students are doing? Why do you fall for this? Why do you know, I sincerely don't understand why do students fall for such a kind of a thing. You can clear. Next point, okay, I will come to the next point. CSAT class, you want to go. There are 80 questions. In that 80 questions, reading comprehension is there, reasoning is there, 25 questions of what is that? Quants is there. In that quants, are you going to solve, you know, what is that? Probability, permutation, combination? No. What students are learning in the class, you know, they are going for time sum, okay, age sum, relationship sum. See, for this and all, you don't have to spend one class, one day. No, you just have to spend half an hour. You sit with some friend, you solve the question. Those are some of the most easiest topics that you should actually think about doing in CSAT. Toughest topics, yes, probability, permutation, combination, and in some other concepts are there. If you go to classes for them, how many days will come? 1 month. You go for classes for those questions and sort out the question paper, you will clear, because those are the parts which are tough. Reasoning and comprehension are something that you read newspaper, understand and go. Third point which I wanted to say, see, I have written okay, 8 mains. That means that I cleared prelims 8 times. 8 times I have cleared. That means that I have written CSAT and cleared 8 times. Okay. I have gone to the examination hall. None of the time a trick in reading comprehension came to my mind. Reading comprehension is you reading, and you know what is the meaning of it is you reading a paragraph, comprehending what is in your mind and going for it. This is where we fall. This is where, you know, we don't trust ourselves. Why do we not trust ourselves? Why do we trust some trick? Why do we not trust your brain? The brain will comprehend a paragraph and give you the answer. It's very straightforward. But instead what we do, you know, we think about, okay, that trick was very good. This trick was very good. If that trick and this trick is very good, then what is the standard of UPSC that they are giving? You think about it. If a trick can clear this exam, what is the standard of a question paper that these professors and people and this whole people have done? What I'm trying to say is the examination is in your hand. You take some, you know, any. So again, what book? Any book, any max, quants, any book. Solve the paper. Solve the previous year question. Remove the fear from your heart and mind. I tell you one reason, okay, 8, I keep on saying that 8 times I failed, you know, 8 times I wrote, 8 times. What was the even today, if I think 8 times, why, what was the reason I did not clear? It was one important reason. It was fear. Okay, it was fear. During the time of my interviews, if you had seen in my eyes, you would have seen the fear in my eyes. That fear the interview board saw. That fear I myself saw. I know for a fact how much I feared in those nights before going into the examination and, you know, to the interview. Now I don't do that. Okay, now is when I'm able to sleep. You guys also have to sleep. You cannot keep fearing, you know, CSAT or budon, CSAT budon. See, clear that. You sit down, solve the paper, you will clear. Going for tricks for reading comprehension is I have seen formulas for that. சத்தியமா என் அதாவது என்னோட எக்ஸாமினேஷன் மேல 8 எக்ஸாமினேஷன் மேல சத்தியமா சொல்றேன், ஒரு பிரிலிம்ஸுக்கு கூட CSAT ரீடிங் காம்ப்ரிஹென்ஷனுக்கு ட்ரிக்கை பார்த்துட்டு ஐ வெண்ட் இன்சைட் த ஹால். நோ. நீங்க எது மேல, அதாவது நீங்க எது மேல சத்தியம் பண்ண சொன்னாலும் நான் பண்றேன். That is, you want me to promise on something, I'll promise and tell you. Never did I go inside the hall with some trick for reading comprehension. For quants also, I did not. I used to ask my friends. Okay, my friends were good in CSAT. I used to ask my friends, tell me tricks. Do you know what they said? Solve the basics, man. You solve according to the steps will come. You have done your basics. You do that. That's how I wrote that. That's how my prelim scores, you want to see the prelim scores, last two scores I think is there. I'll put 118 or something. I'll put it in 2019 I wrote. I put it in the group, Minds of Aspirant. You can check it. I swear no trick I did. I swear what I did was practice those things, go inside, solved it, came inside. My primary concern was GS and mains and, interview. That's where my thing is there. Do not fall for this fear. I hope அந்த ஒரு இது இருக்கும் தெரியுமா, ஒரு டாக்டர், கெமிஸ்ட்ரி டாக்டர் ஒரு சீரீஸ் இருக்கும் தெரியுமா? You have not seen that series? I have seen that. I think I forgot the name of the series. If you know that, you put the, there will be a teacher. He will be a chemistry teacher. He'll get cancer. He'll say in one scene, I have been awake for all the time, wondering what will happen. This will happen, that will happen. He'll say that he'll wake up at one time and feel that okay, fear is fear is actually engulfing him. But he'll say once he got the cancer, I forgot the name of the series. He'll get a cancer at one point. He says that after that he let go of that fear and he sleeps well. This is something very, very meaningful in this world. Till the point that fear comes with you, till the point that you feel that okay, tricks will solve some reading comprehension, we will be followed by all this anxiety. You will be followed by all this anxiety. Remove that, solve the paper. Okay, go to the battle and attack. Okay, don't go back, attack. You go there, whoever may be the opponent, you go and attack. I think in Tamil there is a proverb, kaana muyale idi ambinil yaanai pidaitha vel yendal arizu, something like that. Meaning of that is that if you go to a battle, some people will be like, they will catch a rabbit and they will say, oh, we have won in the I have won in the battle, I have got a rabbit, or a hunting, so I have won a hunting trip. But some will aim for the elephant. What Thiruvalluvar says is that even if you come back hurt without anything, you have won the battle. You have aimed for something which is very great. You have aimed for UPSC. Even if there is a scar, even if there is blood, come back, be happy. Do not fear all these things and waste all your time. Go for GS reading, go for reading, understanding, comprehending things. You will clear, my friends. All the best and thank you. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to Minds of Aspirant. You can send this video to anyone who is preparing for civil services and to your family members who want to know about civil services also. There is a Telegram channel, Minds of Aspirant official as well. You can click that link and join the group and you can ask for whatever doubts that you have. And also you can click the bell icon so that you will get regular updates from Minds of Aspirant. Thank you. All the best.